Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I would talk about bags from brands that I don't own anything from, and also brands that I'm not that familiar with. Like I know a little bit about it, but basically nothing. So if you guys are interested to see the bags that I don't own anything from, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first bag brand that I don't own anything from, but I have mentioned it in previous, I think even like wishlist videos, I believe, and it is Stella McCartney. This one I'm gonna just go through it really quick. So there's just one bag from Stella McCartney that I actually do still want to add to my collection, and it is the mini Falabella bag. When I first wanted this bag, it came out in this kind of like cerulean pastel blue color. This Japanese YouTuber, like this really young model that I follow, she had this bag and I just really liked it after I saw that video. And unfortunately, I've been checking on Stella McCartney's website and they always just kind of have these boring colors. Like they're very dark, I don't even want to say earthy, they're just like very dark tones. Ironically, I just checked on their website recently and they came out with this like beautiful like pastel pink color. I believe it's in the color rose, and then the metal on it is gold, but the reflect of the pink onto the gold kind of like slightly makes it look rose goldy, which I think is really cute. I just feel like they have so much potential to add more funner colors into this, like especially with spring and summer coming up. If they added like a mint green, like there's just such an array of colors that they could do, like a pastel yellow, like 5 different shades of green would be really nice. They have this like dark green color, but it's a little too dark that it's like borderlining kind of like black. But so I remember Stella McCartney was just really big in mid early 2000s, like 2005 to maybe 2007, 8-ish. I feel like a lot of people had the Stella McCartney bag. I think maybe the biggest complaint, probably for the bigger sizes, is that it's really heavy because of the chain. And if you guys didn't know, Stella McCartney uses vegan leather, so it's not real leather, which I feel like some people, if you look up reviews, say that because it's not real leather, people think it's a little bit overpriced for what it is. But all in all, I think it's really cute. I would love to add a mini Falabella bag still. To this day, I just need them to come out with funner colors. Like if they had the color range that Chanel has, I feel like it would really just skyrocket it, and especially because the price point is pretty doable. I believe it's like $500–600 for the mini ones. So yes, that's my first bag. Okay, so the second brand, I've also mentioned this before, and it is Falabella. So Falabella, I feel like it's a very undergroundy, it's kind of what Goyard used to be, where it's just kind of like if you know, you know, but Goyard is no longer if you know, you know. Like everybody knows about Goyard. Ever since like Instagram blew up, Goyard is a very like social media brand, if you will. Falabella is really famous for kind of like that gun purse, which I think is interesting. Not something that I want, but it is interesting. And they're really famous for their tote bags as well, which a lot of people say it's just a better quality version of the Neverfull. But I feel like the aesthetics of the tote is still a little too big and rounded, whereas I still would prefer the Neverfull. However, Falabella does have this kind of like little rectangular crossbody bag. I forgot what it's called, but I'll put the name up in the pictures here, of course. And I know Camila Cabello has this bag, and I love it. I feel like it'd be such a great travel bag. Like if you're just roaming around Europe looking for stuff, it could fit at least like a camera, phone, wallet, and you're kind of set. I know that they did have this, a couple of you guys did DM me on Instagram during the summer. They had the collection where it's like see-through. It was called like the Splash collection or something like that, which was really cute. I did mention that in another video, and I still really like it. Again, if they came out with more colors instead of just like the blue and yellow, if they had this in green or in a maroon color or even like a pastel pink, I think would be super cute. I do definitely still want to explore some more Falabella items. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite Falabella items are. Just some recommendations would be nice. Okay, so the next brand, I essentially know nothing about this brand. I only really knew about this brand because I think I walked by a boutique maybe 2 to 3 times in my life, and then also because a couple luxury YouTubers that I do follow on Instagram, they post about this brand, and it is Monet. It is a French brand. It started in like mid 1800s, so it's a pretty old brand. I feel like when you look at their photos, it gives me Hermes vibes, because if you actually look at their HD photos, you can see the leather. They use like the Turion leather. I'm really not an Hermes person, so correct my pronunciation. I don't know why, just when I looked at all their pictures, it really just gives me Hermes vibes. A lot of people put it, if you really like Hermes, a lot of people really like Monet because it's like really about the leather quality, which is great. I think their most popular bag is called the Gabrielle bag, and it gives me Louis Vuitton Capucines vibes, just the overall aesthetic of it, and like the hardware. It has the M on it, and obviously you guys know my name starts with an M, so you just love that kind of like anagram style. And I believe they do have a smaller size as well called the Gabby, so it's kind of a more slouchier version of their normal Gabrielle bag as well. So my favorite out of the Monet bags is definitely the Regine. We're just gonna do the American English way, Regine. They have like the minier ones, which I think are really cute with the different hardwares. I think all of them are so cute. They have like these cool tone pastels, like it's like a nudie rose pink color, a pink one with gold I believe, or silver, and then a pastel blue as well. And then obviously they do have their bigger sizes, which I think is cute. It's giving me like Capucines and Alma BB combined together into a bag is the vibe that I'm getting. But I think if I were to get a Monet bag, not this year, but maybe the following years, just because you guys know it's my Loewe and Celine year this year, okay? But I really would be interested in trying this bag on and seeing it. But I really just like the tiny ones. The tiny ones look so cute, and they have so many different variations of colors, which I love, and the different hardwares. I believe they have a green one too, which is really cute. And if you zoom in on the pictures, you can really see like the leather quality in it, which is really nice. I really want to touch it to see if it's like harder, softer, like how sturdy it is, stuff like that. I think I read somewhere that Monet only has 35 boutiques around the world, like very limited, I believe. If you guys love Monet, let me know what your favorites are, but I definitely think the Gabrielle is their most, that's the one that I see the most on social media, like on Instagram. But yes. Okay, so 2 more brands left. This brand, so the second to last brand, is a brand that so many of you guys have recommended to me and told me about, and I'm just gonna say it. So it is Polene, or polene. So initially when I first started looking into this brand, or people started telling me about it, genuinely I thought it was kind of like Senreve, where it was kind of an Instagram brand. Does that make sense? Okay, a little bit of slight tea for a second is that Senreve, so many bigger luxury influencers that I follow loved Senreve, and I always thought it was so weird. Even before I started my YouTube channel, genuinely I thought it was so strange, because not downing Senreve, okay, this is not like hate speech or whatever, but it was just interesting to me that people were diehard Hermes, Chanel fans, Louis Vuitton, and they're like pushing Senreve, a brand that's not really in it, you know? Not downing the quality or anything, because I've never touched a Senreve bag, never put it on or anything like that. It's just, it was very interesting to me, because Senreve has been pushed on like the luxury social media side for a minute, like at least like a couple, like 7+ years, and people say it's like waterproof, or like just have so many different colors. But I don't know, I've just never been into the aesthetic. Purely it's just the design. It's so bulky, it looks like a big Dora backpack but turned leather, you know? And now, which is so funny, is that so many of the ones that were pushing Senreve before, they don't have it in their collection anymore. They sold it, or they don't push it, or they just got rid of it, which I just think is so interesting. But anyways, I always thought Polene, we're gonna say Polene, I think it's Polene, but we're gonna say Polene. I always thought Polene was kind of like a Senreve brand, where it's like an influencer brand. But I keep getting more and more pictures of it, and I actually really think it's really cute. I've never touched one before. I really want to go to like the Paris boutique, so if I have the chance when I go to Europe to pass by, I'm definitely gonna go inside, because I really want to touch it. Like, that's my thing. Like, I really need to know how this bag feels. My 2 favorite bags from Polene that I've seen on pictures, so my number 1 favorite is their micro Numero Uno bag, and I just think this is so cute. Like, it is so cute. And then they have a mini size, which is a little bit bigger, which I think is actually really cute. When I see the models on the photos like style it with these like long drapey jackets, I think it looks like chef's kiss. And you guys are the one that told me that Polene has the dark green color, and they do, and it's magnificent. I do think their shades that they use for colors are chef's kiss, super pretty. The second bag that I really like is their bucket bag. I believe it's called Numero Uno, because it's like 8, so it's the number 8 bag. That one I actually think is really cute. It's super unique. I love how the bottom of the bucket is like pieces, which I think is really cute too. So then there's two other bags that I actually really like. One is called the Umi bag. I like this one because it kind of is like a Prada re-edition combined with the Celine Romy bag into kind of just like this giant shoulder bag. But what I like is that you can actually adjust the strap, so you can make it a cute little shoulder bag, or you can make it longer to make it more comfortable, and it looks like it can carry a really good amount, and it's leather, which is super nice as well. The colors that they have are really nice. I really like this in the creamy beige color, but they have so many different colors. And then the second polene bag that I really like is called the Tonka bag. It's giving me Dior saddlebag vibes truly with how casual it is. So they have this in like the taupey gray color, and it just totally reminds me of my Dior saddlebag. I really like how the strap is really thin and it's really long as well. I just think this is really cute. Again, I feel like this would be a really good travel bag. It's very similar to the Uniqlo bag. If you guys have seen it, a lot of people have worn it. I bought my mom one bag for Christmas. It's like a Uniqlo, what's the word? Like a fanny pack or bum bag-ish. Very just simple, classic crescent design. This is like an upscale leather version of the Uniqlo one. So if you like that overall design, there you go, there you go. And then another polene bag that I actually really like, it's their micro, I forgot the number of it, but I'll just put a picture of it right here. They had this in a pastel green color. Oh, it was like a pastel mint green, and it was so cute, and of course it's sold out. The bigger size, I don't know, I feel like it's a little too much for me with the straps and stuff like that, but in a tiny version like this with the crossbody strap, I think it's like super adorable. What I would put in here, it doesn't look like it would even fit a card holder. I feel like I could just fit like lip balm, maybe a tiny bottle of hand sani, and like, could a credit card fit in here? Like, that's what I would like to know. So if one of you guys owns this bag, please let me know. I'm very interested. But yes. Okay, so then the last brand that I want to be talking about is so popular in Japan specifically. So many Japanese YouTubers that I follow, when I watch their bag collection videos, they have like 4 or 5 of bags from this brand, and it is the Row. So the Row is the fashion label company started and created by the Olsen twins, so Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. It's a very, I think their overall aesthetic is like their basics that are like minimalist, like not super loud branding, just very soft, calm aesthetic, like drapey and simple. I know Kendall Jenner really likes one of their bags as well. Like, it's actually pretty big. I think Rosie Marie Huntington, I'm gonna find a couple pictures of celebrities that do talk about this brand. Like, the Row is very respected, but their price point is actually not bad in terms of bags. I know they do have their most popular bag that I've seen all the Japanese influencers have is ironically the most expensive one. It's like $4,000, which is very pricey, but it is an all leather bag, and it is called the Margot bag. It's basically kind of like a very, I don't know, what style is this called? Like, well, here's a picture of it. It's pretty big. They have different sizes. I think the most popular size is the biggest size. It's like 35, and then they have a smaller size, like 15, something like that. They have this in regular calfskin, and then they also have this in suede as well. They have a lot of different colors, not as many colors as Polene does, but they do have a good amount of colors. I feel like every season they come out with different colors. The most popular one that I see, so the Margot, and then also the Park. So the Park basically kind of looks like a bucket bag. Kind of imagine like the Celine Sangle, but more simple. So it's literally just like round, and there's a really thin strap. Like, it's just super popular. A lot of people really love it. I love actually how thin the strap is and how simple it is. I really want to see this bag in person. I know a lot of luxury department stores sell the Row as well. My personal favorite is called the 90s bag. Online I couldn't find that many colors, but again, I think it's like every season they come out with different colors. So right now they have a yellow one. You guys know me, I freaking love yellow. So like this bag in yellow or white, or like imagine a brown would be really nice as well. So the 90s bag is my favorite. It just reminds me kind of like the thick pencil cases that I used to bring when I was in high school or even like junior high, but it has a strap. I really love how thin the strap is. But the Margot and then the Park bag I think are the most popular, and I believe they also have a crossbody bag that's called the banana bag as well, which is very similar to the other polene bag too. So yes. What I also really like about the Row's branding is it's very similar to old Celine aesthetic, where it's literally just like before, Celine would just say Celine Paris somewhere on a bag, and then the same with the row. It literally just says the row on the side of the bag or on the side of the strap or something like that, which I really like. It's very minimal and quiet. Like it could just look like in every old, just a non-branded leather bag, but in reality it's actually the row. So I feel like so many people in the fashion industry talk about the row. They always wear like the rows, like button-down shirts, like the white shirts, or like the long flowy jackets and stuff like that. After really getting into Japanese influencers, so many of them just love the bag brand. Like they'll literally have 3 to 4 or 5 bags from the row. So I'm just really interested. So next time I go to Nordstrom or like Neiman Marcus or something, I'm definitely gonna go see the row, and then maybe I'll vlog it, and then yeah. So if any of you guys own anything from the row, please let me know. Give me your thoughts. Alrighty guys, so we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, out of the 5 brands, which one is your favorite, if you've tried all 5 of them, if there's one that you really are interested in. I feel like Monet, I'm the most interested in seeing that bag in store, just because the quality that everybody talks about, like I need to see it with my own eyes. As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.